The information in this video is provided for informational and educational purposes only.
Welcome to Dose of Deanne, where you'll get a little shot of what my life is like living with SMA. Today I have an epic adventure to tell you about. When you have a disability like SMA, traveling can be difficult, but when this opportunity presented itself, I knew I had to go for it. It's something I'm very passionate about, and I was bound and determined to do it. So after a quick word from our sponsor, I'll tell you what it is and show you how it went.
This vlog is made possible by a sponsorship from Genentech. Are you living with SMA, or are you a caregiver for someone who is? A new treatment has just been FDA approved based on studies of different types of people living with SMA. Genentech extends a special thanks to all of the individuals, families, and healthcare providers who participated in the studies that led to making this new treatment option a reality. To learn more about this new treatment, visit approvedforsma.com.
I'd like you to meet Horton, my new service dog. Hopefully you can see him there. I go through a company called Canine Companions for Independence, and last November, as you know, I lost my previous service dog, Roy. And I love having a dog in my life, so I knew I wanted to get another one, and I reapplied to get a successor dog through Canine Companions again. And lo and behold, in September, I got the call that they had a service dog for me. And I'm gonna let him go down and lay in his bed here while I tell you about my trip. Horton, off. Good boy. Horton, bed. Good job. Canine Companions for Independence has regional centers across the United States. They are a nonprofit organization that gives service dogs, skilled companions, hearing dogs, and facility dogs to individuals in need. Of course, there's an application process and a whole process, and since I've had a service dog before, that process was abbreviated somewhat, but it still took almost a year, 9 months, to get the call that they had a dog for me. The center that I go through is out of Ohio, and that means we have to travel to Ohio for their training session. Before this whole virus thing hit, it was a 2-week training session. Unfortunately, things have changed, but actually, it kind of benefited me a little bit because it abbreviated the training session down to a week. And the North Central region just built a new training facility. State of the art, is pretty amazing. And with that, they built dormitories on, which means instead of staying in a hotel for the training period, we can stay on site. And that was probably the main factor in my decision to go and get another service dog. So here's a little glimpse into my trip. We're into our first day on our trip to get a service dog. We have to get to Ohio. We started in Minnesota. We made it through Wisconsin, and now we're in Illinois. And as you can see, we don't travel light. As you can see behind me is my Hoyer lift, shower chair, bedroll, our bags, and snacks. So we'll catch you at the hotel maybe. Well, we made it to the hotel. We left at 8 in the morning and we got here, it says 10 o'clock, but it's really 9 o'clock. There's an hour time change. So that's what, 13 hours on the road? And so now it's time for bed. We'll see what tomorrow brings. The most difficult part about traveling is loading and unloading all that stuff. That's why once I'm in the van and all this stuff is in the van, I don't get out until we're at our destination. It's not the easiest, but it's what I had to do and what we had to do to get there, so we did it. After 3 hours on the road the next day, we made it to our destination. Should we take a tour? Here's the back of the training center. There's, I think, 17 or 18 dorm rooms total. Of course, right now they can't have them all full, but hopefully in the future they can. And about a week after our class is there, they're planning on taking out the sod and reseeding. So it'll look so nice. You can put that on me. And then you can put that on me.
You sure?
I think so.
Put this behind you.
Yep. Here's the room. Because we are the first tenants in the new dorms, they're not fully furnished. However, they are quite spacious. The flooring is a vinyl plank flooring that's glued down so it's really easy to roll over. And out the back, there's a little fenced-in patio area. The bathrooms are also very accessible with a roll-in shower and tile flooring. Just down the hall is a common area that includes a little kitchen, and really I shouldn't say little because it is quite spacious as well. It has enough room for everyone to store all their food. There's tables to eat at that overlook the other part of the campus that includes their business offices and kennels. And there's a cute little fireplace and television and just a nice area that when this virus goes away will be really nice to get to know everyone. There's a lot of walking paths and garden areas so we can get our dogs exercise while we're there. And attached to the common area is the training center. This is where we have all our classes. My favorite part of the tour was being able to see the kennels and our prospective dogs. Of course, they wouldn't tell us which one was going to be partnered with us, but it was really fun being able to see all the dogs at the various stages of training. These were all the ones that had been in advanced training for a long time, and so they're well behaved, not barking, not jumping up on the kennels. They're just happy to see us. And of course, you can't help but think, which one am I going to be paired with? Torture! We wouldn't find out till the next day who was going home with us. The next day, I met Horton, a handsome 2-year-old black lab retriever cross. He's quite challenging, I must admit, but Canine Companions does a wonderful job partnering individuals with their dogs. During the week-long training session, we learn how to handle the dogs and build that bond to make a good service dog team. Because the training is so intense and out of the respect and privacy of the other teams, I don't have a lot of footage to show you from class, but here are a few quick clips. Push. Yeah, that's it. Come on, that's it. Come on, keep going.
It's all.
Now that we're home, we're continuing to build on what we learned in class and strengthen our bond. I look forward to seeing Horton's personality and seeing what he can do for me. That's all I have for you guys today. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.